So we started off at Lee Valley. We had a rad warm-up session on the Olympic Park with everyone just going mental.
The potential of what a whitewater course can be like is crazy.
I just walk over and I'm like, boys, what are you doing? And Jules is like,
That'll be either the coolest thing you've ever seen or one of the worst things you've ever seen. No in between.
and he throws this insane front loop. And I'm just like, yes, you know, it's like this event is now more than just come and learn from the Palm team. This is now the kids are doing it and we're just along for the ride now.
And it was cool to do the park jump on the Legacy because we've not really spent that much time there in the past. We're always, you know, we're out on the Olympic and then we'll do a lap or two of the Legacy and then straight back out onto the big course, you know. So it was cool to get to session there more. And there was one kid who was like 9 years old, and the understanding this kid of his edges and how to make them work on the river was just way beyond what a 9-year-old should be capable of, in my opinion. Like it was really impressive to see. I personally look forward to seeing that kid year after year, hopefully on the park jams, and yeah, he's going to be flying.
Stayed at Jools's that night, went to Hurley the next day. That was sick, never been to Hurley before. That was a really, really nice experience to have.
Yeah, that was quite cool, seeing the surfboat style onto Hurley where, but yeah, that was really sick. Yeah, Hurley is a special wave.
Watch out, take 2! Hurley's in!
We tried to go to the Nene, and shout out to the Nene management team, because that was not an easy decision for them to make when you've got, you know, your park is sold out, there's a bunch of people coming that are stoked to go kayaking, but unfortunately the water quality from a local river is horrendous, and you don't want to pump that up your park and have people on this park with really bad water quality because you don't want them to get sick. And I think that was an incredible decision, man, like not easy to do, and that was 100% the right call to make. But they gave us a classroom, people still showed up even though they couldn't kayak, and we had the whole set of team riders out there like giving talks, playing Wes-It, like showing photos and videos from different trips, and I think it was actually quite a cool session in the end, you know, even though we didn't get to go kayaking, it was still a big day of focusing about kayaking.
We made it work, we definitely made it work. Best of a bad situation, I would say. And then Sunday was Cardiff. Oh, Cardiff. The flow rider at Cardiff, that was a highlight of the whole trip. Bren was surprised, he didn't know.
hello Bren,
Hello Joe.
what's going on today?
We're here at Cardiff, one of our favourite parks. The wall rides here are absolutely incredible. We've got a huge crew, we're going to have a beautiful day out here in the sun. And yeah, this is what Park Jam is all about. Let's go.
What else are we doing?
Loops off the dock.
What else are we doing?
I don't know. What do you know?
What
do
else?
you know that I don't know?
Well, what else can we do here?
Are we going on the flow rider?
Yep.
No! Yes! When? Now?
Yep.
Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! We're going now.
Yeah. Let's go.
Bottom wave at Cardiff, that was definitely a highlight of the whole thing. The whole course is good, like the side channels and stuff for moves and the walls for wall grinding, and yeah, really good. And there was loads of people there. It was really busy.
What Ollie Cooper has been doing on that park is so inspiring to me, because he's been taking like downriver freestyle tricks that are normally done off waterfalls, and he's been throwing them off like tiny little blocks on the Cardiff park, and that is incredible to me, you know, to like see him see that and be like, oh, how can I do that? When will I get the opportunity to do that? And then he's like, actually I can do it at my local park, you know. And that one on a waterfall, it's called a Hail Mary, but at Cardiff it's called an Ollie Cooper special in my book. But he does a stall on his nose in front of some blocks and then does a front flip over it. And I was scared of doing that trick. I was worried about hitting the back of my neck or my hands or something. I'm like, I'm on a park that I'm totally comfortable on, and I'm out of my comfort zone because a local kid has decided to do this trick here, and I feel like I want to try it because it looks sick, you know, like it's incredible, so cool. It was a good moment for Jools as well, because Jools crushed one immediately, but it wasn't on camera. I think he went for 7 or 8 attempts, crashing on his head, falling over, you know, all of it, and then finally he gets another one, just crushes it, you know. But to see him stick it out and go for it and commit to, you know, pushing through and hitting it, that's like a real telltale sign of, you know, that kid that has what it takes, you know, like he's gonna figure out more stuff.
The dock at Cardiff, the kids love it. This is one of the best places to teach them how to do a loop, which is a front flip and a kayak, and that's the main trick that every kid wants to learn. I was the same, and we can get them learning it really quickly off the docks. It's amazing when there's a bunch of them here trying it together, because they can watch each other and try and hit more of them and learn from each other, and I love it. So fun. Pretty tiring though.
Off my jeans, froze chillin'. Both them up get busy. I came from my hole, I got my glizzy, bang, bang.
Last day of the first weekend of Park Jam. It's been amazing. Weather's been great. The sun is shining. Never been to Cardiff before. It delivered. So good.
Dude, North Wales, we rallied the guys. Some of the guys hadn't been for the Palm tour yet, so Janice and Grant took them around Palm, showed them how things were made, showed them a few new products and all of that stuff. Got done on that, rallied straight to Llangollen, as I like to call it. Yeah, we did some freestyling there. Aaron Kendall, local hero, took us in and adopted us, and him and his girlfriend are unbelievably kind and generous for letting, I think we had 7 dirt bags in there at one point. You know, it was an insane volume of dirt bags to have in your house, and they never complained, and they made us feel really welcome. And most importantly, we went kayaking with them and we went shredding, and yeah, it was a beautiful week. And we did some ditch bashing at Swallow Falls. I've never been there, so it was cool to go. Jules had never been. Actually, none of us had ever been there before, so it was cool to go and do that. And then we scored big with the surf. We had some salty sea dogs in the team that were just frothing to get out on the beach. Yeah, that was rad. That was a really amazing surf session.
Being able to bring everyone to my old home spot and actually get really good surf there. It's such a special place to me, and to be able to share that, I'm just beyond happy.
Yeah, so that was a really good last 2 days before we started, and then we were at Mile and Mill on Saturday on the day, which was cool because we'd spent a whole week there, so it wasn't like showing up at a park that you'd never been to, which is also cool. But it was good to have like been and known the features and stuff. So, and we had a wicked day there. Oh my god, it was so busy. I mean, the turnout's great everywhere. There wasn't one that we were like, oh, that's quiet. It was fully booked out, and it was a lot of kids, like really young kids who were ripping around the place.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return to the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back row. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe it to get away. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-4-way. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. Whoa, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones ain't they ready. A good time, so now it's in the week we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times. Live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my.
Yeah, then we got to Teesside. That's always a brutal morning, you know, because it's quite a big drive, and then you get there and it's always raining and grey there. You know, we've never had like nice weather over there. I don't know if that part of the country does get nice weather, to be honest with you, but the stoke from the locals is just insane, and they're obviously used to the bad weather, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even play into it, and yeah, it's a really rad session. This year was insane. Having the whole team there just opened a whole new world of that park up, you know, like David was hitting tricks that I've never seen done at Teesside before. That was really sick to see. Jools and Heidi were leading the charge of dropping off the walls, and at one point it was just insane. You know, you're coming back up for another lap and there's just people falling out of the sky, you know, you're like, ah! It was crazy. And yeah, standard park jam, bunch of progression, bunch of kids getting stuck in and involved, an insane King of the Wave competition. Like,
yeah, and then we rallied up to hometown, Pinkston Water Sports. Oh my god, it was so good. I mean, I didn't think last year could be topped. Crazy good atmosphere.
We've got a massive crew here today, and we're about to go and throw down in the pumps.
We're at the Falls of Falloch. Again, it's freezing in Scotland, but it's been raining a little bit, so we're going to go and hunt some waterfalls. Hell yeah. I'm nervous.
It's definitely a wee bit nerve-wracking, a wee bit scary, especially for that first one. It gets you going. After you do the first one, it's just like you want to get back and do it again, but it's just standing at the top, getting ready to go, waiting on someone. It's just, it does get you, but it's good. It's a nice feeling.
Even for me, like going and doing 4 laps of the Falls of Falloch and having Bren sit at the bottom or chipped, you're never going to have that instant feedback like that. You go, you've got the best kayakers in the world being like, do this, do this, do this. You go back up, you get a little bit better every time. Like, that's how you get better. That's the progression right there.
The crew was all time. It was so good. Seen Bren throw down the freewheel was awesome. That looks sick.
And then to run the 7 dwarves, you know, to run the river below. Like running a waterfall's one thing, but to run a 7 back-to-back rapids in a tight gorge and like, you know, consequential moves. It was really nice to actually get into a more serious environment and to have really thoughtful conversations with the kids and to break down safety and break down consequence, you know. I think, yeah, it's one thing to throw yourself off a wall in a whitewater park, but to go into an exposed environment and teach kids how to respectfully approach a river, I think that's really important, and I'm really grateful we got that chance too.
Nick, here we are, first stop of Park Jam Island. So stoked to come over here. It is an all-time crew of Broms today. They are absolute savages. Blackwater freestyle is insane in Ireland. You have to force that tail through by leaning all the way back, okay?
We're here, we're at Castleconnell, last day of the Park Jam. We're all going home today, which is sad. But we're on the flat water, people are doing some tailies, and yeah, we're charging. It's good to be here.
The biggest hope is that other kids that are stoked on kayaking meet other kids that are stoked on kayaking, and all the locals, you know, like we always focus on the Groms, but there's a bunch of locals showing up now that are older and stuff, and it's so cool to see, and you never know where it's going to go and where it's going to take you. If you meet someone and you get along with them and you go kayaking and hang out more together, you know, like you never know what's going to come out of that.
Seeing like crews of kids that paddle together, coming together to events, you know, like the park jams are all about building community, and to see them is like, yeah, it's inspiring to me.
I think not having a competitive element to Park Jam is really important to me, because in the UK, if you're young and you show skill or talent at kayaking, you're normally pushed towards high performance slalom or freestyle or something else, you know, and I think that I've seen it kill off a lot of kids' stoke and motivation for kayaking. So the goal for the Park Jams is always to be like, the best part of our sport is messing around and challenging your friends together on whatever style of whitewater you're on, you know, and I think that's what we managed to do.